And so my question to Christopher, or Chris on the other side, when he's listening, when you hear those words, today is my January 1st. One, what do you hear? And number two, what was a moment? You had so many. There was a January 1st moment for you where you had to restart. You had to start over again and bounce back.
Yeah, Shay, thank you for asking that. Well, when I hear that question, I hear two words: new beginnings. January 1st is a reset. It's like, and it's a Bible passage that talks about forget what lies behind you in the past. Focus on ahead by pressing forward. So when I hear January 1st, it's like, okay, forget what happened last year. Maybe you didn't hit your financial goals. Maybe you didn't get your results, but you know what? You can now, because literally that's what happened for me. I mean, when I think about that, when I was at rock bottom, when things wasn't working, I had a former mentor who betrayed me, and all these things was piling on. My wife wanted to leave me, and it was all these things was piling on at once. But I would say you can pray and ask God for breakthrough, but you have to do a couple of things. First thing you got to do, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision that enough is enough. See, God said He give you the power to create wealth, but He won't give you wealth. So a lot of folks who believe in God, they're lazy. I mean, let's keep 100, right? So God said, no, I'm not going to give you a baked cake. I give you the ingredients to bake a cake, but I'm not going to give you a baked cake. So you got to bake the cake. So first thing you got to do is make a decision that this is what you're going to do. I always tell folks, you say yes now and work out the details later, right? So you got to make a decision. I'm doing this. I'm in. Then secondly, you got to invest. You got to invest time and you got to invest money to get the right coaches, the right mentoring, the right system in place. You have to. The Bible says God is not mocked. Whatever man sows, he shall reap. So you have to sow before you reap. It's oxymoronic out there to think that I'm going to build a successful business and never invest in my skill set, never invest in my knowledge, never invest in systems, never invest in resources. So you have to invest financially to get the right system, the right tools, the right resources, the right community, all that kind of stuff to build out the dream business that you want. And then you stick to that. You stick to that decision. You make a decision, you invest to get help, right? And then you stick to it no matter what. You get a true why that keeps you in the game. Because one thing I've learned from another mentor that says, disruption always follows intention. Meaning that once you set out to do something, there's going to be some challenges that are going to come your way. They're going to challenge your decision. Did you make the right decision? Are you sure you cut out for this? These limiting beliefs are going to start attacking you. That's part of the process. I tell my clients all day long, especially like I get brand new clients come on board and have success system. They're on cloud 9. But I tell them straight up, there are going to be some days where the emotion is going to leave. And you got to figure out, why am I truly doing this? I said, because that's what's going to keep you in the game. It's not going to be all hunky-dory every day, because if business was easy, everyone would be doing it. Everyone would be successful. I said, but it can be simple, because now you have a process and a system. I said, but it's never easy. I said, but once you have those things and you clear, that keeps you in the game. And that's what kept me in the game in those dark moments. I've had several dark moments, right, where I just want to throw in the towel and give up. But when I realized what my biggest why is, with my family, in alignment with my kingdom assignment while I'm on this planet, and what God put me on this earth to do, that kept me in the game when the enemy wanted to take me out the game, right? And so you got to be clear on those things, because it's not just about money. If you're in it for money, then you're not going to be in it very long. I learned it the hard way many, many years ago. But you got to have something that's going to keep you in the game when those challenges come, because they're inevitable, but it's part of the journey. They're supposed to come. If they don't come, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing on this planet.